I've made over 6 figures implementing AI solutions into businesses in the last 12 months. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why most AI automation advice you're getting is completely wrong. Here's the thing, those YouTube gurus teaching AI automation, they're not making money from implementing AI. They're making money from teaching you how to implement AI. Think about that for a second. Every single day, I see another AI expert pop up on YouTube. They're showing you ChatGPT prompts, basic automations, and promising you can build a 6-figure AI agency. But here's what they're not telling you. These experts are selling you courses about building AI businesses, while not running an AI business themselves. They're making money from courses, not from implementing AI solutions. Think about it. Why would someone who's supposedly crushing it with AI implementations spend all day making YouTube videos about it? Why aren't they busy serving their clients? I'll tell you why. Because it's easier to sell the dream than to do the actual work. It's easier to teach than handle real-world implementations. In this video, I'm going to go over a couple of critical processes that you need to implement if you want to succeed in this AI space. Let's talk about the first critical principle. Whatever you build needs to be easier to use than their current process, and I mean dramatically easier. Here's a real example. We had a client spending 4 hours daily sorting customer support tickets. Their team would read the ticket, categorize it, and route it to the right department. Classic busy work. Most AI experts would jump in with, "Oh, let's build a complex ticketing system with machine learning and natural language processing." But that's exactly wrong. Instead, we built them a single button in Slack. You press it, the ticket gets sorted and routed automatically. That's it. No new system to learn, no fancy interface, just one button. The results? Support response time dropped from 6 hours to 45 minutes. Why? Because we followed the golden rule. New solutions must be brain dead simple to use. But here's the layer that most people miss. Simplicity isn't just about user interface, it's about the entire experience. Everything, and I mean everything, needs to be easier to use than their current process. If not, they won't make the change. Think about it. Businesses have spent years, sometimes even decades, perfecting their current workflows. Their teams know the systems, they're comfortable. For them to switch, your solution needs to be so simple, it's almost ridiculous. Now, let's talk about principle number 2, which is output quality. This is where most AI solutions completely miss the mark. I see it everywhere. Our AI writes 1,000 social posts per hour, generate unlimited blog content. But here's the brutal truth. If the output isn't significantly better than what they're currently using, the speed and volume doesn't matter. Let me give you a real example. We had a client using 3 full-time copywriters in order to run their email marketing business. Each writer produced about 5 emails per day. Not bad at all. Other agencies pitched them AI systems promising 100 emails per day. The client's emails were generating $50,000 per month. Each email was carefully crafted, tested, and refined. You can't just throw AI-generated garbage at their list and expect the same results. So, what did we do? We spent 3 months analyzing their best performing emails. We identified exactly what made them work. We then trained our AI specifically on their voice, their style, and their winning patterns. The result? Our system now produces 15 emails per day. Not much, but this is the interesting stat. Each one performs 30% better than their human written ones. And that's the key. We're not talking about 100 mediocre emails. We are talking about 15 excellent ones that actually make them more money. Remember, this is what I want you to keep in mind. Your AI solution isn't competing against other AI tools. It's competing against their current way of conducting X process. And humans are hardwired to stick with what works. You need to be at least 5 to 10 times better in order to overcome that inertia. Let's talk about the most important principle now. You need to master something manually before you can automate it. I recently spoke with someone selling an AI sales automation system. I asked him, "How many calls have you closed yourself?" His answer? 0. Not a single one. This is the fundamental problem going on in the AI automation services right now. People are trying to automate processes they've never successfully executed themselves. Think about this logically. If you've never written a high converting sales letter, how could you possibly build an AI system that writes good ones? You would just be automating failure. But now, flip that around. Imagine someone who's written sales letters that generated 5.6 million for clients last year. When they say, "I've turned my proven process into an AI system that everyone can use," that's credible. And that's powerful. Let me give you an example. We had a client came to us that wanted to automate their cold outreach. Before building anything, we spent 2 weeks doing manual outreach ourselves. We tested different approaches, refined the messaging, and found what actually worked. And only then did we actually build the AI system for him. The result? 47% response rate. Why? Because we are not automating theory. We're automating a validated process. That's extremely important. The key here is that anyone can watch some YouTube tutorials and cobble together an AI system. But if you want to build something that actually creates value, you need to master the fundamentals first. Now, let's talk about something crucial that most tech people completely miss. Change is uncomfortable, and that's normal. Here's the reality. When you're building AI solutions, you'll hear business owners say, "We'll just keep doing it the old way," even when your solution is clearly better. And if you're technical like me, this will drive you absolutely crazy. But over the years, I've learned something important, studying innovation adoption throughout history. The telephone, the computer, even the internet, they all faced massive resistance at first. Not because they weren't better, but because change is scary. And that's when we changed our approach. Instead of being salespeople pushing technology, we became partners for our clients. We ran the AI system parallel to their existing process for a month. We let clients verify every output manually until they felt comfortable. We train our entire team personally, sitting with them for hours, and we create emergency backup procedures in case something fails. The technology is the easy part. The human element, that's what makes or breaks implementation. Remember, you're not just installing software, you're guiding people through change. Your job isn't to try to be the smartest individual in the room, it's to guide people through a transformation they want to go through.